All right, we know a lot of our viewers are waiting on results for the HSC exams. Now, we know it's a very stressful time, but don't stress out.
And only decides the rest of your life, kids. Stress out, freak out.
But IWT is here to help. We've invited...
It's too late, I think. It's over. Your life's over.
No, guys, we're helping out. We've invited back our old English high school teacher, Mr Gadros.
No, why?
He wants to help out, all right? To help you out in this stressful time, over to you, Mr Gadros.
Thank you, gentlemen. Today, I'm here to talk to you about the New South Wales Board of Studies HSC examinations. In particular, the English examination. Now, hopefully, all of you students out there aren't Board of Studies just yet. And to make sure that you're not worried about your marks while you're away on student vacations, I'm going to tell you what you needed to do in order to be fine. And for those of you going into the HSC, take note because this will be helpful too. Firstly, write your student number on the top of each page. Page 1, page 2, page 3, and it goes on like that. Also, what you should do is know the difference between your paper 1 and paper 2. Remember, there are two papers. So paper 1, which is your area of study, and you'll have your set text in your area of study. Now, depending on what year you've done your HSC or what year you're going to do your HSC, you will have a different area of study. Know your area of study. And it could be change in self, journeys, or obviously this will change in time. So for year 7ers, the current year 7ers, it could be different in the future. You should know these differences. You should be thinking about the HSC now. It's only 5 years away. Now, also, you need related materials. You should all be looking for related materials right now. Could be journal articles, could be a poem, could be song lyrics, could be anything. Look, a wide range. Think of this whiteboard as your related materials. It could cover a whole range of different materials. Also, paper 2. We can't forget paper 2. It's just as important as paper 1. Now, paper 2 consists of your comparative study and critical study and so on. There are 3 questions in paper 2. Know the questions, know the differences. You should know your set text in paper 2. There's a wide range of set text here too. Depending on what your teacher has set for you, you may have to analyse the difference between a poem and a film in your comparative study, or perhaps prose fiction, or a Shakespeare play like King Lear, or poetry like a collection of work by Ted Hughes. This will vary depending on what your teacher has set you. Also, what you should know, in order to get in the higher bands, you must get up in band 1. That is every student's aim, band 1. In the 90s.
Yes,
now,
you did not get that because
know the
if you
difference
dreamt it,
between
didn't mean it happened.
the types of questions they will ask you. There is a difference between words like compare and contrast. And also words like analyse, critically evaluate. These are all different words. They could all ask you these in the HSC exam. Now you should know the difference between these because I gave my students a sheet with all these definitions on it in term 1 of the HSC studies. Your teachers should have done the same. Know the difference.
I told you not to get him on the show.
That's really mature, Dan.
Analyse. It's wrong. You'll lose marks. You don't want to lose marks, otherwise you won't be in band 1. You'll drop down the bands to maybe even band 4. Now, I know I normally say go deeper to my students, go deeper in analysing, but when we're talking bands, we don't want to go deeper. If I show these arrows to go deeper, I want to cross them out. Don't go down to band 4 or even 5 or 6. I shouldn't even say band 5 or 6. None of you should even contemplate band 5 or 6. That is terrible. Now, do not go deeper. I know what the marking centre looks for. I spend my whole summer vacation working in the marking centre.
We're having a grown-up conversation. Okay, go.
I know what they're looking for. Right, who threw that?
Him. Was him.
Darker.